Well, hello there, brothers and sisters of the WoT Blitz universe. You're watching WoT Blitz Addict again. Welcome back to channel. And I'm trying to keep up with your replays, mastery replays. And this one is from Govinda, from UN 410 clan, my clan. So, yeah, it's my clanmate. And he's ELC AMX Bis. The one thing I really like about this game, it's like not the only one, but the first that came out while I was watching this replay. He decides to flank. As you can see, they have two lights and two medium tanks. Um, his team has three lights and a medium tank, so more or less even. But they have disadvantage that all the reds, most of the red lights and mediums are tier 7, so as a bottom tier it was really good decision to push this flank, because when you clear this flank as they did already, they can just keep the whole map on their side, like they're controlling the map, and map control is one of the most important things to achieve victories. So they pretty much nailed the reds in the corner, more or less, and now they can simply farm them because they have many lines of fire, like they are surrounding them, so they can shoot from all different directions, which gives them advantage because you simply can't hide from every angles. You always keep your tank in the place where there's a shot from one side or the other, so they will keep pushing, and that's good decision because reds already know they are here. They received some shots, and now they're gonna hide, at least try to hide from this side also, so they can relocate again, try to get some space, try to get some nice shots. As you can see, they can shoot a bit at the T-49, so it's all good because the tank can really do some serious damage if you let him, simply. So here's the here's how I love the random matches when one player just blocks shots of another player. But yeah, he was able to clear the Panther, so they can push even further. There's a T-49 and there's one more T-49, yeah, I'm not wrong. Yeah, or T-43 probably. Yeah, so they can clear him, and now it's 7 against 4. As you can see, they are all over the map, so the reds really can't do much in this situation. They can simply just try to defend, get some more damage, and that's that's it. Yeah, so it's in this situation right now, the game is over. They will easily win it. It would be really hard to lose. You would have to be, you would have to have such a bad team or such good opponents that they can stand against 6 tanks, which are just flanking all around. He decides to push on the KV3. It was quite good because he will just do a drive-by. KV3 will try to get his turret, and he won't be able to. And KV3 is alone there, yeah? So if you can separate tanks, like they are just one-on-one, he has the DPM, he has the mobility, he has everything that the KV3 doesn't have, more or less, so he can easily just get around and get some shots. He's spotting for his team, so the team can simply shoot at this KV3 without my amigo here taking damage. So it's great, and as you can see, he has support already, so now they can push on this KV3 and just simply farm the damage of it. T-29 is a good tank. He should simply stay close to the KV3, because then KV3 can't shoot his hull, and there's no way the KV3 will penetrate the turret armor. So in the meanwhile, the The team was able to clear one more tank, and there's only IS-3 left. So hard to pen this tank with ELC, even using Premo. But if you get close, you can get some truck shots, and that's the best way to penetrate this tank. I wouldn't use no scope, to be honest, against this tank. But he can shoot um, through the tracks, as you can see, and more or less that's the only way you can penetrate the 2B, the IS-3 with that tier 7 medium tank, more or less. That was unfortunate, but yeah, I told you that I love those teams. But this was just coincidence, seriously, because T-49 was just going around, and my amigo just shoot it while he was driving around. And now they just simply don't want to lose HP, because he's more or less a one-shot to this IS-3 if he high rolls. So he just conserving his hit points, getting some more damage, and he ends up on 3,257, as I saw it. Yeah, let me check. Yeah, 3,257 damage, 2 kills, and 1,144 base XP. And the second replay is for my former clanmate OG Triple OG. Now he's playing with Vanguard. Probably most of you know the clan, at least those who watch YouTubers, Blitz YouTubers. There's Crazy Tactics in this clan, Skate in this clan, all good players. So really congratulations, mate, that you made it to such a nice clan, and I hope you will keep up sending replays like this. You're still sending those replays, and yeah. So nice game. As you can see, Object 252 on mines as the top tier. This tank can really do some serious stuff, and you will see here that Dracula just decided, nope, that's not the case. I'm not going there. So my amigo decides to go on the flank heavy side because they are capping the base, and as you saw, the Dracula, he was running. That means that the whole team, or most of the team, is on that side. That's why amigo decides to push over here instead of sitting or trying to get the hill, because it was simply not worth it. And in position he is, he just simply needs to clear this Dracula, and he will be able to push further to the flank, because as you can see, they started capping again. So it's not really a problem in this situation, but they losing 2 tanks against threats. So now it's a good time to clear them and push on, because there's really small chance that Drac will pan the object if the object is correctly angled. So yeah, now he sees the enemies, but he wants to reset the cap, and he will do it in a sec. There's a KV-3 inside the cap, and the KV-3 wasn't doing his best job by sitting in front of the big gun of the object, but well, you have those players also. So in this case, it was really good for my amigo here that he was facing this kind of incredibly skilled player. But the Tiger P decides to push sideways, which is a great thing to do in the tank that has only great frontal armor. So another beautiful example of how not to play the tank. So yeah, and as you can see, even the front plate isn't a problem for object, especially in standing side by side in front of him. And there's 3 TDs left. My amigo doesn't want to push, because if they focus fire him, he will evaporate, and if they penetrate, but TDs have this penetration values at that level, they can easily penetrate. Maybe not easily, but they can penetrate uh, more or less everywhere, if they're higher than our amigo here. So now he decides to push on because he can see there's a SU on that side, so he can just push in here, try to help his team. Uh, but he has a lot of map to travel before he gets there, and even though the tank is quite fast, it's not that easy to get around the map. And in the meanwhile, they were able to kill one of his teammates, but he was able to get a shot on SU, and he nicely bounced a shot from the Ferdinand. As you can see, the Ferdinand isn't really a problem for the SU, for the object 252. So now he will just simply use his spike nose just to wiggle a bit to bounce the shells from the Ferdinand, and he kills him for his fourth kill. He bounced not much for the heavy tank, like 1240 damage, but still a great game, worth showing. Of course, he got nice cash, nice credits, over 100,000 credits, ace badge, top gun, high caliber, all the goodies. And let's check the XP, 1258 base XP. So now we're gonna watch the last battle from this episode, and it's Wolfies from Fox 2 Clan on NA server, and she's driving the object, sorry, not the object, the K-91, the auto-loading heavy, Russian heavy, which is a heavy in Blitz and a medium tank in WoT PC, but yeah. It's a nice tank. If you haven't driven it, it's a really mobile heavy tank with autoloader, which can really do some serious damage. And she's decided to push the medium flank. It was a wise decision in my opinion. I mainly push this flank also. It really depends on the enemy team, but still she is trying to hide her lower plate, because the lower plate is basically the only major weak spot of this tank. If you angle it correctly and just hide your frontal lower plate, it's really hard to get penetrated frontally. So she just reloading. There's no need to push, especially with the auto-loading tank. She can see that enemies are pushing, so she decides to poke out, put one into T-34, which wasn't really in a great position for a hold-down tank. Unfortunately, she bounced the last shot, so now she needs to wait till the clip is loaded. But she decides to push because no one is watching her, more likely. Decides to just simply clear this object. It's a big gun, and she still has enough to clip out the Centurion if the two shells go in, and she rolls high. Unfortunately, she rolled quite low 2 times, which left Centurion some HP, but yeah, ram damage will do. No matter how they kill them, as long as you will kill them, so good for her. She's already on 2 kills. And now she's gonna try to help her teammate, which is more or less a one-shot, and this T-54 really wants to get him, so she put some shots in, and with the help of her team, she just clears him. And now there's someone in the cap, as you can see, 74%, 75%, so she decides to push on. She'll be reloaded in time, and she can do some good stuff by lowering the caps. And EXP didn't really expecting her like manual capping. It's people can see that you're capping, and people can see that the points are going up, so they will probably push on you, and you should be prepared. And that EXP really knew where they were, because if he paid attention to the minimap, he was able to see where they were. Unfortunately, she's gonna die here, but she bring this K-91, enemy K-91, to a one-shot, and the Panther 2 is full HP, so there's no way he's gonna die. Almost 6k damage, 4 kills, great game. And that's basically all for this episode. So if you like my videos, please subscribe, like, share and comment, and catch you all on the battlefield. Bye bye for now.